My sister bet me $100 I could not build a car out of spaghetti. You should have seen her face when I drove pasta.
I'm by myself commentating today because I wanted to talk about, like, all the things going on with the series and things like that. So I thought it'd be just easier to do it by myself, and then I can talk about the race a little bit and things like that. So, basically, if you've missed either race 1 or race 2 of the Elgato Championship so far, there are videos for both of them. They're already both up on the YouTube channel. Both videos, I believe, are around 15 to 20 minutes long-ish. I try to leave the videos uncut for the most part. They're just like raw footage.
Glasses may be good for you, but beer will double your vision.
I'm expecting a hell of a lot of crashes in this race.
Follow me on Twitter at Lahazid for the dankest of meme.
Oh, the cars look so... Oh, there's some
Nick
crashes.
Shot when he sexes the
Alright,
girl.
well...
Power RRRR. Way out in the field.
Did you see the
Child
background?
molestation.
Okay, that is one thing. I may have chose this on purpose to have some good crashes. I said, what is the biggest car in Forza 6? It's a Hummer. If you ignore, like, the Gurkha and things like that, because those are DLC. Nice. I basically ignored the Gurkha and said, what's the biggest car? Hummer. Okay. What's the smallest track? It's not actually this. What's the most narrow? What's going to be the best for big crashes? This track. Long Beach. So, there's going to be a lot of people taking off and a lot of people going, yeah, you took me off and blah, 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 blah. There was, like, all these people in the way. It's going to happen in this race. This race was designed for a lot of crashes, a lot of action. It's going to be interesting. It's basically going to be survival of the fittest. Try to not get in too many crashes. Avoid what you can. And just sort of get lucky, really. So we're jumping on board with first place. This is number 6 car, Red Team. And he's got a blue guy behind him. Cool. So yeah, like I was saying before, if you've missed either race 1 or race 2, both the videos are up on the YouTube channel. I try my best to leave the videos uncut for the most part, just so you guys can get a good sense of the race and what's going on and things like that. That's all perfect, really. So you guys can go and check that out. You can also go and check out a recap article over on the website. Over on the website, Alex put together an awesome article, basically recapping what's basically new so far, or what happened in the races so far. Also, in that article, you'll find the standings, basically what the point situation are for the teams and the people and things like that. Because in this race, or in this racing series, we have 36 people. We have 36 people in this race series, which is crazy. So, you can go and check the website out for the full standings list and see who has points and who doesn't have points and things like that. Is there someone out of the map up there? Oh no, that's just a traffic card. Never mind. Ignore that. There, Alan linked the article in Twitch chat if you're watching on Twitch. If you're watching on YouTube later, I'll put a link in the description down below. But, yeah, in that article as well, there are also some rule changes. One of the things that we realized going on in the series was that basically the way points work, or basically the way the series worked, is every team has 6 drivers, and then for each race, each team picks 3 of their drivers. Then basically what happens is from those 3 drivers, or from those 6 drivers, you pick 3 and they race. They can get points. What happens after that is, what we realize is that someone could just race in every single race and just basically have the best chance for getting the most amount of points. So what we're doing now for points and determining who wins is basically we're taking the person who comes first. We're taking the points. The point system is going to be exactly the same, but it's going to be based on how many races you go in. So if you enter one race, or okay, to be considered to win, you need to be in at least 3 races. So there's that. And then what we're doing is the number of points per race. So essentially what happens is if you enter every single race and you come like 3rd, you would have technically beaten a person who came first, but only in like 3 races. I don't know exactly how the point system works, or the math adds up. Maybe if you come 2nd in every race or something like that. But if someone came first, or essentially what happens is someone who didn't do as well, but was in all the races, could have technically beaten someone who was a better racer than them, just based on the way the point system works. So we changed it to a point system that works on how many races you enter, based on how many points you get. So if you come first in all the race, you have 25 points over your race.
This race started off where my sex life is now, in a big pile of fat things.
Yeah, these cars are really cool, though. I can see every single car, though, is, like, beaten up. Every car's got a scratch on the door. That thing scratched everywhere. Look at the sign. It's ruined. Yeah, thing looks cool, though. I think we got only one lap left. Red team is killing it. I think it's red team, right? Manny, Ethan, team captain of red team, gonna be quite happy with that result. That's number 6 car. This guy's been doing really well. If you haven't been keeping up with the series, blue team and red team have taken off to a huge flying start. Huge flying start. Oh, let's jump on board with green team. I love the look of these green cars. They look good. Blue and green look so cool. I wish black team was here. Black team also has some really cool cars. Oh, also another thing. Purple team, for personal reasons, dropped out of the series entirely, which is sad, but that's a crash. Purple team dropped out of the series entirely. They were just too busy, and they didn't have time to organize anything. So, yeah, they are out of the series for good now, basically. Yo, I love this race, though. That's 6th place. I think everyone's getting points today. Oh, no. Only one person is not going to get points today. Let's jump on board with team captain of red, Ethan, all the way back in 7th. Where are you, Ethan? Oh, you're coming up to the drift section. Yo, there's a Hummer drifting in the background. Who's that? Oh, it was the Swedish. Of course it's a Swedish person drifting a freaking Hummer. Nice. Yo, it looks cool. I love that camera angle. Almost 2,000 people are watching the stream right now. That's crazy. But yeah, check out the website if you have any questions about the series. Put them on the website. The website's like the best place to get a good sense of what's happening. I have to go in there and add basically I have to finish all of the rule changes, and I have to finish what basically happened in the series, and everything like that. I have to go in and add some things to that article, but it should be done fairly shortly. I think the race is actually done now. Can we tell based on the way he's driving? Maybe. Yeah, that was a short race. Yeah, that is a drive-atar. When the guy in first puts it into a wall like that, that's a drive-atar. Yo, it's cool though. Who came last? I feel bad for this guy. Mortal Ant. Green guy. Yo, he's got scratches everywhere. Yeah, you built a drift Hummer, dude. I feel bad. Yo, his entire car is ruined. Yo, it is actually a drift Hummer. Oh, that's a bump. Red team's gone up. Has red team just passed him? Nah, red team was in front of him before. Oh, what a bad day, dude. That's the thing I like with this series so much. It's really dependent on who can build the best car as well drive it. It's fun like that. Yeah, what the hell happened there? Yo, he's actually built a drift Hummer. Race ends in 1:40. Okay, so he's done. He's done. So the guys are crossing the line right now. Guys are crossing the line right now, though. That looks like a drive-atar, yeah. There is a big difference between where some people are on the track and where some other people are on the track. Yeah, these guys are all the way at the back. These are still real people driving these cars back here. Shit. Oh my god, two-wheeling it. Two-wheeling the drifting Hummer. I love it. I love it. So unprofessional, but it's so great. Is that bad?
Shout out to my boy Stefan Okiki who put everything about this stream into perspective.
So it looks like red team's gonna pick up first. Then after that, blue team, and then blue team. Shit. Blue team has got a huge outstanding lead in this series. It is unbelievable. That's crazy. That's crazy. So hopefully those of you guys who are in the race, make sure you screenshot your results and save the replay and everything. There weren't actually as many crashes as I was expecting in that race. I was expecting a lot more bumping and crashing and flipping and rolling and everything like that. But it was actually fairly clean, not too bad. Well, that's the Elgato race number 3, Elgato Racing Championship with Hummers. The next race we're moving over to, next race is going to be next Saturday, and it's going to be 2014 Audi number 67 S3 Saloon at Brands Hatch the Grand Prix circuit in the wet. We're doing wet race, 8 laps. Car requirements is S-Class and front wheel drive. It's going to be front wheel drive in the rain. Should be pretty interesting next Saturday. We'll see how that goes. I'm excited to see what the drivers do in terms of tuning for the wet weather. It's going to be interesting, I think. So, as we do now, at least, we'll get an update article, a recap article going up for this race at some point during the week, so you guys can check that out. I'll hopefully link it in the description, and you guys can check it out.
Nick, I think it's time you stop drifting a limo and give Jess all 16 inches of your Canadian maple, if you know what I mean. And I've been involved in numerous